Good morning. Just sharing the live with a few people. How's everybody doing? Y'all will share this live everywhere you can. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Willie Parham, how are you? Good morning. So if anybody's been scammed by either one of these individuals, please reach out to me. We're trying to build a case because nobody can seem to find. I see Stanley's here. Good morning. So if y'all been scammed by the Ash Kristen lady, which now she goes by something else, she changes the name of her channel all the time. Now it's under, let me see if give me a second, I'll find it. FixYourCreditFaster is what she goes by now. Morning commute sounds like fun. And yes, I'm about to eat in front of y'all because I am fat and I'm hungry. Just some miniature sausage biscuits with bottle of water. I wanted a Coke, but yeah, as you can see from the thumbnail of the video, I received an email. The one about Kristen was yesterday. I believe the one about Pinnacle was, I don't know, 4 days ago or something like that. But again, these people are just going to take your money. Going after her, pulled hours last night, and she has massive P.O. boxes and multiple family addresses. I'm not surprised one bit. Like I said, they change the name of their YouTube channels all the time. And they're just trying to trick the people that don't know about her or know about him. But again, if y'all been scammed by either one of these individuals, don't be scared. I know they threaten consumers and claim they're going to do this and do that. They're not going to do anything. Especially Pinnacle Credit Repair. He's all talk. He's like 5 foot, nothing. Again, some people think that I'm just talking about them because they're competitors of mine. They're not competitors because they're not actually in the credit repair space. They're in the scamming space. 4 foot stack. There you go. Yeah, he's all talk. I mean, he talks a big game behind the camera. But if you showed up at his place, if anybody could find him because he's still hiding, he'd shit bricks and nails. And they also want you to pay all their fees are up front. So think about it like this. They love to tell consumers that other companies like myself charge you monthly because we're trying to drag it out. None of us can control how long it takes to fix your credit. But if they get all their money up front, once you figure out they scammed you, whether it be the next day, the next week, the next month, 6 months down the road, you're SOL. They're not going to give you a refund. I promise you. Go check the reviews. People ask for refunds all the time and they refuse to give it to them. I'm still laughing about your text message, Stanley. That was funny. Is it a voice message? I should play it if it is. No, it's not. And of course, I wouldn't play that if it was a voice message. Yes, so charging up front. So here's the way it was explained to me, Stanley. Sausage got a little spice to it. If you have a consultation with a consumer before they sign up and pay your first fee, which in their case would be thousands of dollars up front, now you have to wait 6 months. And it's backwards. Makes no sense, because the only way for them to do it the legal way and the right way is for the consumer to sign up first, pay the fee, then have the consultation. But what I try to tell people is, listen, I understand where you're coming from. I understand you want to talk to somebody. When you go to Walmart and buy a broom, do you call the number on the broom and ask them, say, hey, I want to talk to you before I buy this broom? Absolutely not. Send everyone to everything, credit for repair, relief, and education. Yes, thank you. Exactly. We're not just here to help you fix your credit. We're here to help you try to get your money back and hold these people accountable for scamming you. Coob, yeah. I mean, obviously they're going to tell you that because it sounds good to a consumer that doesn't understand how credit repair works. You're like, oh, you're right. They just want to drag this out. We can't control how long it's going to take, because we don't know how the credit bureaus are going to respond to our disputes, and we don't know how the creditors are going to respond, or if they even are going to respond, and if we're going to have to litigate the file and sue them to get things done. It takes time to fix credit the legal way. But once you pay them their fees, I promise you, SOL, they got what they wanted. They don't care if your credit gets fixed or not. And at best, they're going to send 1 or 2 rounds of credit sweep disputes, as they call them. And if it don't work, it don't work. They don't care. Yeah, just because something's deleted from a credit report doesn't mean the debt's gone. I've seen all these people on there talking about, I got 20,000 in debt deleted and waived. Well, how'd you do that? Oh, if it's deleted off a credit report, you no longer owe it. I promise you that's not true. They can still come after you and they can still sue you. Happens to people every day. And that's why we do litigation-backed credit repair, because we can possibly get the debts waived so you don't have to pay them back. Not always, but sometimes you can. Anything can be removed from a credit report. Somebody commented on one of my videos and said, can you delete anything from a credit report? My response was, anything can be deleted from a credit report, but legally a CRO is not allowed to tell you that they can delete anything or have a score increase. Nothing. I'm chewing gum. It's these little bitty small Jimmy Dean sausage and biscuits. Only had 2. Calm down. Calm down. Remember, I'm going to play ball tonight, so I'm going to burn it all off. Oh yeah, and now to be fair, her daughter actually cooked it, but it's really good. What else in it, Vanessa? I know there's sausage, rice, and chicken, I think. But I'm gonna tell you that stuff's amazing. But yeah, I'm not here to just down these people just because I'm trying to convince you that I'm better or I'm the best or I'm the only option. I'm here to warn you. These are not my competitors. These are scammers. I'm not in competition with a scammer. I'm trying to warn you so you don't give them your money. I don't care if you sign up for my services or not. I'm just warning you about what they're going to do to you. That's all. Yes, it was very good. I'm going to play the lottery, and if I win it, I'm going to hire her to be my cook. Y'all gonna have to find somebody else at your job if I win the lottery to replace her. But yes, again, I'm not in competition with these people. They feel like I'm in competition with them, and they feel like that's why I'm making these videos and going live talking about these people. But I am not trying to convince you to sign up for my services. I'm not convinced that I'm the only company that works with attorneys, because I'm not. There's only a handful of them that do. But I almost went with him until I found your channel. Coob, which person you almost went with? Pinnacle Credit? God bless that you didn't. God bless you for dodging that bullet. And while I'm thinking about it, I need to check something while you're here and I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I got to get your documents up. No, they're uploaded. Yeah, they're in the review process. But yeah, I'm glad you didn't go with him. So I'll tell y'all one thing that nobody wants to hear that's looking for credit repair. Nobody wants to hear this. But I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you the facts and the truth about this. I don't care who you sign up for when it comes to credit repair. Nothing may not work. Nothing may not come off your report. Nothing may not be deleted. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but that's the truth. But these scammers and these other companies aren't going to tell you this, because that's not what you want to hear. That's not, a consumer wants to hear, I can fix your credit in 4 days. A consumer wants to hear, I can clean everything in 30 days. That's what they want to hear. Oh, it was a random from Oklahoma, refer via real estate agent. You know, believe it or not, a lot of real estate agents work with some of these scammers and some of these people that are doing credit sweeps, because they can get the stuff removed quickly by committing fraud, and it makes it, they can sell a house a lot faster to these people that are trying to buy houses. So that's why they partner with those people. Yes, I mean, listen, everybody wants it fast. If there was a way to do it fast and still do it the legal way, I'd be doing it. I'd be doing it. But I'm not going to do something that's illegal just because it's fast and just because a consumer's in a hurry and impatient. No, I'm going to tell you to just, hey, sorry, we cannot help you. You've got to be patient. The minimum time frame for litigation-backed credit repair is 6 to 12 months, and it can take longer. But once you pay the $547 fee, there's no more out-of-pocket fees. And there is an amazing chance at the end of this, you're going to get paid and get some of these debts waived, as well as getting items deleted. That's much better than just getting a deletion or sweeping your credit. I don't care what anybody says. I get it. You know, most consumers wait till they need their credit to fix it, which is the worst thing you can do. You want to fix it right now. If you know you're going to buy a house in 2 years, don't think, oh, I'll just wait 2 years and then fix my credit. That's the worst thing you can do. You need to be trying to fix and remove these negative accounts. You need to be trying to build positive payment history. You need to get your utilization down. And now you've got 2 years to make this happen. So why are you putting it off? Because somebody on YouTube said it could be done in 30 days. And it can be done in 4 days, but it's being done the illegal way. There's a legal way and there's an illegal way, or there's a right way and there's a wrong way, however you want to put it. And again, my company is not the only company that works with attorneys. My company is not the only company that can get you results the legal way. There's very few. I'd say there might be a handful, and that's it, that are doing this 100% the right way. Again, if y'all have any questions, leave them in the live chat. If you have been scammed by Pinnacle Credit Repair or Kristen Vargas, please reach out. We want to help you try to get your money back, and we want to help bring these two down. Andre stated 2 weeks in one video and 1 month in another. Scammer. You know, and it's funny, like he brought me up in his last video. So we all know I, you know, just like anybody else, had to learn the hard way for certain things. But then you fix those things and you do it the right way. And that is probably one of the top 2 reasons why I partnered with attorneys. Because with attorneys, you're compliant in every single state, including, guess what? Georgia. There's 2 people that can work on credit in Georgia. That's real estate agents and attorneys. Nobody else can. So even though he's got it on his website, we can help you because we're not located in Georgia. It doesn't matter if you're located in Georgia, if you're located in Vietnam, it doesn't matter. You can't charge for credit repair in the state of Georgia. Has to be free, and it still has to be done by attorneys or realtors. Now, this is coming directly from my attorneys. And they tell me all the time, the best thing you did was partner with us because now you're legal and compliant in every single state. Oh, sorry, y'all, I forgot to transfer something. Let me find it. Yeah, I mean, I would recommend anybody that's in the credit repair space to reach out to me to partner with my attorneys. I make $0 by referring you. All the money goes directly to the attorneys. And you can ask them if you think I'm just saying that. They'll tell you the same exact thing. David doesn't make anything, and I don't care about making anything. I just want you to do this the legal way and the right way and get the best results possible that you can for your clients. Now I got to remember how to do this. Balances, payout funds, pay. All right, done. So if y'all want to buy my credit repair course, it's $497. And if you think that's expensive, go buy Dion Coopwood's Metro 2 course for $30,000. Yes, $30,000. He charges $900 for a consultation, and all the consultation is a YouTube video that's already on his channel that you could have watched for free. And when it comes to Metro 2, they're not teaching you anything. They're giving you a software that you click a couple buttons and it spits out letters, and a lot of letters at that. So I have people say $497 is a lot of money. Well, go buy one of these scammers $30,000 courses that doesn't teach you absolutely anything about credit repair. And then the software that they're giving you to use, you got to pay for what they call a GA, which is a generated attack, and it's $30 for every customer that you do. So if you have 10 customers, it's going to cost you $300 just to use that software. But again, it's y'all's money. Y'all spend it how you want to. But $497 to get a course that's going to teach you traditional credit repair, or $30,000 for something that's going to teach you Metro 2 that ain't worth a flip. No, Metro 2 is a reporting standard that the bureaus use. So just because they created it, everybody thinks it's so strong and so powerful, but it's not a law. Therefore, it cannot be used in court at all. Factual disputing is the only thing that can be used in the court to sue. Now, you can include consumer laws in those factual disputes, and most people would say consumer laws is factual disputing. Well, to an extent, it is. Plus 24. Hold on, y'all. I got a 3. Let's send this invoice. Yeah, so if you're fixing your credit yourself, you want to send everything certified mail. So what I tell consumers that want to do it themselves, and you have the right to do it yourself. In fact, all CROs are supposed to tell you that you have the right to do this yourself. You don't have to hire nobody, you don't have to pay nobody, and you do. Absolutely. Make sure you're filing CFPB complaints just in case they try to ignore your letters, because trust me, we all know that they will ignore these letters. It can help if you sign the letters, if you have them notarized before mailing them. Just make sure that you make copies of them, because then whenever they stall and say, hey, this looks like it's not coming from you, it's coming from a third party, literally has your signature on it because it's been notarized. Sometimes that is enough to sue them, believe it or not. Because with factual disputing, we're not saying I have no knowledge of this account. Yeah, you can use the BBB and Attorney General's office as well. The more, the better. And I'm glad you brought that up, Coob. If you're fixing your credit yourself, definitely use those as well. When you sign up for credit repair, especially with these scammers, what they will do, obviously, we know they're sending in FTC reports. They will have their virtual assistant create a fake email to create you a CFPB account, because they have to have that code in order to get on there. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, identity theft can follow you for years and years and years. I got a friend that his wife's tax, something to do with their taxes or something. Her identity was stolen. Somebody was trying to get their taxes, and I think it took them about 3 years to fix, 3 or 4 years to fix that. Sorry, y'all. I'm responding to somebody's comment on YouTube. Remember, if y'all have any questions, leave them in the live chat. Yes, don't ever sign anything when it comes to that sort of stuff. You're absolutely right. Um, oh, this is an old video they commented on.
What's going on?
This is 2 years old. They got 5,000 views. That's crazy. All right, sorry. Let me put my phone down. But yeah, so this person commented on my channel and said, let me, hold on, I just pull it up and see if I can't show it to y'all. Says, let me ask you something, man. Is there anybody you can recommend for us to go to? I mean, I appreciate people trying to find the scammers, but is there anybody that's legit? Obviously, I'm going to recommend my company over everybody, not just because I feel like we're the best, but because we're going to give you the best option to get the best results legally, the most money in your pocket, and get debts waived. Well, I mean, there's nothing better than that. It's okay. So it takes time. Well, guess what? Traditional credit repair can take even longer than litigation-backed credit repair. Because what are you going to do when everything comes back verified every single time? What are you going to do? What is your credit repair company going to do? What are they going to do? They're just going to keep sending in disputes and keep charging you. And now when it comes to that and they charge you every single month, think about it. Even if they're only charging you $99 a month, let's say they charge we'll say they charge $100 to start and $100 a month. If it takes 2 years and then you finally give up, you just paid $2,400. If you sign up for a company like mine, you're going to pay $547, even if it takes those same 2 years. But at least you're going to get the best results possible, the most money in your pocket, and the most debts waived. So it doesn't matter how you do it, it's time consuming. The only way to do it fast is to do it by doing illegal methods like FTC reports, false police reports, using the data breach method that had absolutely nothing to do with accounts that you signed up for. How can that be due to the data breach if you signed up for them? Somebody explain that to me. Sex trafficking. There's people going to jail for using the sex trafficking method. Yeah, I feel like you're a sick individual if you think it's okay to use sex trafficking to clear your TransUnion report. That's mind blowing to me. But people do it because a lot of times it does work. But is it worth committing fraud just to get your credit clean? And then more than likely in 30, 60, sometimes 90 days, this stuff comes right back on your report. So you just paid thousands of dollars to get all this stuff removed and it's back. And now when you go to a legit company like mine, the chances of getting this stuff done now could be slim to none because all that information is in their system for 24 months. So if you try to do it the right way now, they're going to say, well, just last month you said you was a victim of identity theft. You sent in a police report. You said it was due to the data breach. Now you're disputing the inaccuracies. Make that make sense. Well, once you figured out that the identity theft method didn't work, you decided, oh, well, let's try to do this the right way. Maybe that is what I need to do. It's the only way you need to do it. Either do it the right way or don't do it at all. Yeah, so when it comes to debt management, that's the reason I don't believe in it is because a lot of times it's a scam too. You can get scammed by debt management or debt consolidation, however you want to put it. And the thing is, when you work with us or a company like us, again, I don't ever want anybody thinking that I'm trying to just convince y'all to sign up for my services or that I'm the only company that provides a good service. We may be able to get these debts waived. They can be included in the lawsuits. So why waste money on debt management or consolidation when we can possibly potentially get this stuff removed from your credit report, money in your pocket, and get the debt waived, meaning you no longer owe the debt? I promise you, and you can ask an attorney, there's no better way to fix your credit than what we're doing. It does not exist, not legally. There's other people that do it. There's other companies that do this. Very, very few. But it is the only way you should be fixing your credit, and it is the best way you can fix your credit. Because again, you're not just getting deletions, you're getting money in your pocket, and you're getting debts waived. Of course, none of that's guaranteed, and I have to tell you that. But if you go to a scammer, you're not going to get any of that. You're going to get absolutely none of that. And you're going to be out of thousands of dollars versus $547. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Um, Absolutely. You're 100% correct, the Coob. And the other thing that makes it so hard when choosing a credit repair company is because a lot of these scammers see my channel and they see what I'm offering and they try to tell you they can do the same. No attorney is going to work with a no attorney is going to work with Kristen Vargas. No attorney is going to work with Andre Rose Nguyen of Pinnacle Credit Repair. They're not, because when they partner with credit repair companies, they're putting their reputation on the line. They're just not going to partner with them. 100% they're not going to. But again, they see that I offer this service and they're like, oh, we work with attorneys too. No, you don't. You absolutely do not work with an attorney. Yes, collections and bankruptcies can be removed, Willie. So I'll just give you an example. If somebody signs up for our services and they have collections and a bankruptcy, we're going to address, as soon as you sign up, we're going to address the collections first and then wait 90 days. So there's a 90-day waiting period after we send out letters to the debt collectors before you get a phone call or anything. And I pride myself in honesty and transparency. After the 90 days is up, they will have you pull new reports from Annual Credit Report and Innovis. They will set up a video call to go over any responses that you might have gotten or responses you didn't receive from the debt collectors, and to discuss FCRA violations on everything else on your report, because obviously collections are FDCPA, everything else is FCRA. The realtor even told me that this person can get things deleted. Then we have to quickly get the loan and get the house in case it pops back up. That was a red flag right there. Oh, no, absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. That's why they partner with these scammers, because if they can get somebody approved really, really quick and get this stuff swept off their credit report, then the realtor's going to make a bunch of money. So they don't care if it's being done the wrong way. They really don't. And they're not going to take the time to do it themselves. If anybody wants to ask questions that doesn't want to ask them on the live stream, you can scroll up to the top of the live chat. My phone number and email address are up there. Send me a text message or an email. If you want to buy our course, that link's there. If you want to sign up for our litigation-backed credit repair services, the link is there. And if you want to set up a 15-minute call to ask questions, you will only be able to ask questions. Just like you ask questions on here, that's all you'll be able to do over the phone. We are not going to go over your credit report, and we are not going to have a consultation. That will be something that you do later on with the attorneys and their assistant. Sounds good, Willie. Like I said, my information's in the top of the live chat. It's unfortunate, man. Makes me want to get into this industry to help people and work with good people too. Yeah. So that's the other thing. You want to make sure you're working with good people, because you can explain how this works and how long the process can take till you're blue in the face, and they understand it in the beginning. But then when you're 3 months in and they haven't heard anything, then they're impatient. So if you're impatient, I mean this with the utmost respect, we don't want to work with you. You have to be patient when it comes to fixing your credit. You didn't mess it up overnight. We can't fix it overnight. Yes. So I would have to literally scan through your whole report to see. But if you have collections, they're going to address those first. They're going to review the reports, all 4 reports. They're going to review if there's any debt collection letters. And then they're going to review the litigation agreement that you signed. Have to make sure everything's right in the agreement. And then they will send out letters to the debt collectors And then that's when the 90-day starts from there. And then they will have you pull new reports, and they will they will email you a time and day to do a video consultation to go over any responses that you might have received from the debt collectors, and any potential FCRA violations before they send letters to the bureaus for everything else. Again, I'm not here to try to downplay or talk down on my competition. This is not my competition. If I was going to do that, I know some companies that are legit I could talk about, but I don't have nothing to talk about because they're doing things the right way. You just answered my question. Okay, great. Perfect. I'm glad I answered your question, Coop. All right, man. Have a good one. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. Again, I get on YouTube to help you fix your credit, and I get on here to expose these scammers so you don't lose thousands of dollars and make it that much harder to fix your credit the legal way and the right way. Stanley, you funny, man. You real funny. Real funny. Yeah, I got your little text message in the group chat with you and Edward. I'm gonna have to get off here shortly though. I got to get my stuff ready for ball tonight, and then I got some litigation agreements to get done today. Medical debt is increasing across the board. Yes, and Trump reversed what Biden did as far as it being reported on your credit report. A lot of times it's like 1 to 2 cents on the dollar, Stanley, believe it or not. It's they're getting it for nothing. But it's easy to trigger violations with debt collectors because they don't have certain information about the debt. Oh, it is a big money maker for them. Big money maker for them. Because the first thing they're going to try to do is get you to pay the full amount, which obviously Edward just commented. I just lost my train of thought reading on reading Edward's text message in the group chat. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off of here in just a minute, but remember, my information is in the top of the live chat. You can send me a text message or an email. If you want to buy our credit repair course, that information is in the top of the live chat. If you want to sign up for our services, that's in the top of the live chat. And if you want to set up a 15-minute call to ask questions, that call will be with me and nobody else. and then you can decide whether you want to sign up for our services or not. That's all I got for now. Oh, okay. Sorry, reading something on WhatsApp, but yeah, that's all I got for now. I may go live again later. I don't know. I've got ball tonight, so no, it does not. Whether you pay a collection, whether you pay a charge off, it literally helps your credit none. It doesn't matter that it shows now as a paid collection or a paid charge off. When the bank sees it, all they care about is, oh, well, this account went into collection or this account was charged off. It's negative. It's still negative because now the bank looks at it like, well, is he going to borrow money from us and let it charge off and not pay us our money? And then we got to write it off, or we got to write it off. We got to set up the collections or what? So no, paying a collection does not help your credit or your credit score at all. If you get it removed, then it helps your credit score. Mamba and Queen Vanessa. Yes. I don't know if she's still on here or not. She might be watching it at work. I think she watches it at work. Have a great day, adventurer. But yeah, Willie, you got my information, man. If you want to send me questions, man, just shoot me a text message or an email. I have no problem. I swear, Stanley, I thought that was on the YouTube live, what you just sent, and I was just like, no, he did not. Thank you for sending that via text and not on here. But yeah, if anybody else has questions, send me a text message. Have a good day. Vanessa's talking to you, I believe, Stanley. But yeah, if anybody else has questions, send me a text message or an email. I don't care if you sign up for my services or not. I'm still here to answer your questions and help any way that I can. So send me a text message, send me an email, set up that 15-minute call, and you can ask me all the questions you want on that call. Sounds good, Willie. That's all I got for now, y'all. And until the next live, I hope y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all soon.